Hey, what's up guys, it's Radio Engineer here, and before I get started, if you enjoy my content, please remember to give me a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and leave comments in the comment section down below so that I can improve my videos in the future. I do plan to upload videos every week, however, I have school, I still go to class in person, and I also have midterm exams in the next couple weeks. So like, yeah, I know we're in the middle of a global health crisis, but you know, life goes on. With that said, cue the intro. As this pandemic rips across the world, it has certainly taken advantage of some of our weaknesses as a society, such as our inherently broken healthcare system, racism, and extreme social inequality. The effects it had on the environment is quite amazing. We are seeing clear skies, cleaner water, and a significant reduction in pollution in several cities around the world. Even animals have started to roam the empty streets of the cities. It's an eerie glimpse of a world without humans. In some cities, the air is much cleaner now, as people are working from home and people are just staying indoors. Means much less people commuting, and that means much less vehicle on the road. Factories and many manufacturing plants are shut down, causing way less pollution to be dumped in the air. This reduction in air pollution is especially noticeable in India, that is known for its suffocating pollution. India saw a drop in pollution as of much as 60 to 70%. And the result is quite stunning, to say the least. These before and after images show just how much clearer the skies have gotten. India hasn't seen skies like these in years. In the US, Los Angeles recorded one of the very earliest cases in the USA, and hence measures like work from home and restricted travel started at the ground level well before the authorities stepped in. As a result, air pollutants such as nitrogen dioxide and PM 2.5 fell dramatically. These same effects can be seen in China as well as Europe as the world goes into lockdown. New evidence emerged that dirty air makes COVID-19 more lethal, which is no surprise really, but the scale of the effect was striking. The study found that tiny particles known as PM 2.5 breathed over many years sharply rises the chance of dying from coronavirus. Researchers from Harvard University's T.H. Chan School of Public Health analyzed data on PM 2.5 levels and COVID-19 deaths from about 3,000 US counties covering 98% of the US population. Counties that average just 1 microgram per cubic meter more PM 2.5 in the air had a COVID death rate that was 15% higher. If you're getting COVID and you've been breathing polluted air, it's like putting gasoline on fire, said Francesca, a Harvard biostatistics professor and the study's senior author. The fine particles penetrate deep into the body, promoting hypertension, heart disease, breathing troubles, and diabetes, all of which increase complications in coronavirus patients. The particles also weaken the immune system and fuel inflammation in the lungs and respiratory tract, adding to the risk of both getting COVID-19 and having severe symptoms. On that same note, Black people in America seem to be hardest hit by this pandemic. Dr. Deborah Birx, the coordinator of the White House Coronavirus Task Force, said, "We don't think African Americans are more susceptible to getting infected." She then said her group was very concerned when it became clear that pre-existing conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, and asthma were associated with worse outcomes of the coronavirus. Those underlying conditions tend to be more prevalent in communities of color. Dr. Ben Singer, assistant professor of medicine in pulmonary and critical care at Northwestern University's Feinberg School of Medicine in Chicago, said the roots of health disparity based on racial and socio-economic status are long and deep-seated. ranging from pre-existing health conditions to access to healthcare. Nearly 70% of deaths from coronavirus in Chicago are among African Americans, even though that group only makes up a third of the city's population. Those numbers take your breath away, said Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot. Even though the pollution in the past is still causing harm today, the temporary reduction of air pollution caused by worldwide lockdown gave us a glimpse of the world we want to live in after the pandemic. People are so accustomed to the pollution they hardly think about it. Although the halt in normal life and economic activity is not the ideal way to reduce pollution, there is hope that it serves as a catalyst to get us to make a bigger effort in reducing pollution. The World Health Organization says that dirty air, both indoors and out, cuts short 7 million lives annually worldwide. Decades of regulation in the US has led to a 30% drop in PM 2.5 levels from 2009 to 2017, which has presumably saved many lives during this pandemic. Air pollution still kills more than 100,000 Americans every year, however. The cleaner sky should also reduce other pressures on hospitals struggling with COVID-19 cases, said Christopher Carlston, head of respiratory medicine at the University of British Columbia's School of Population and Public Health in Vancouver. Man, that's a mouthful. A large body of evidence shows that short-term changes in the air quality have an immediate impact on heart attacks, strokes, and emergency room visits. In China, the drops in pollution resulting from coronavirus shutdowns likely saved between 53,000 and 77,000 lives, many times more than the direct toll of the virus, according to the calculations done by Marshall Burke, an Earth System scientist at Stanford University. Knowing all of this, what's next after the pandemic? There's no doubt that the pandemic-driven clearing of the air will be short-lived. Emissions will likely return to, if not exceed, their usual levels whenever factories start up again and people get back into their cars. We can see higher rises in pollution as industries increase production to make up for lost time. And if this pandemic makes people fearful of public transportation, driving could also increase. If there is one thing that this worldwide lockdown has shown us, it's that collectively we have the power to change the environment. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And also leave a feedback in the comment section down below. I will also link my Twitter and Instagram in the description down below. Remember, be safe, don't panic, but be alert. See you next time.